Hello traders, this is James Alliss from the ForexTrading.com. Today's the 30th of August 2010. This is my analysis of the pound dollar pair. Just before I start, I've been shorting pound, euro and Aussie and dollar yen, and I was correct, but then on Friday Ben Bernanke spoke and the market completely reversed, so I got stopped at multiple positions, and they were all scalping positions, so unfortunately I've taken losses on those, but there we go. And there's also been talk from the Bank of Japan that they were going to intervene because the yen is so strong, but that sentiment has changed because I believe that news today was not quite what they expected. So the market is again reversed back down to the downside, and we've got positive dollar and positive yen, which is a risk averse market. So with the risk averse sentiment, I would expect to see this pound dollar continue its descent to the previous low. For the first stop would be 153.60 level. I expect to see that hit tomorrow probably. There's no guarantee, of course. So I expect to see pound down there, and then possibly down to 38.2. And with the UK economy in the States, it is. I just can't see sterling going any other way but down for the time being. So looking for a short tomorrow morning, possibly around 155.20 level. Why is that? Because if I put an hourly chart on here, draw a Fibbo study in from this on the hourly from this recent high to the recent low. By the way, we're stopping at this point here. This level here is because it's a pivot S1 point. That's the reason the market's stalling there. I'll just show you that on another hourly chart. This chart's messy, but you'll see at S1 there. That's why this price is stalling. I'll keep this chart actually, and I've drawn that same Fibbo study there. So I'm expecting price to come back up, hopefully, and you'll see a cluster of moving averages there on the hourly, along with a 61.8 Fibbo level. So I'll be watching price around the 155.15 level, thereabouts in the morning, 155.15.20 level, for a possible short pound dollar. I want to take that down to the previous low. So big moves potentially here. Expect to see the pound down to 153 or 153.60 level, which is the previous support, and potentially breaking that tomorrow. Might not happen tomorrow, but I just don't see any other way for the pound to go but down. So obviously these aren't recommendations, guys, these are just what I see. So I'm hoping this is what's going to play out tonight. Obviously this is just guessing, I don't know for certain of anything, but I'd like to see the price come back up to the 61.8 or around the 50% maybe, and then tomorrow come down to the previous low and hopefully break it. Back to the daily chart, you can see, let's get rid of that Fibbo study on there. Back to daily, that's the previous support, that red line. We've got 38.2 down there as well. We haven't hit the 38.2 yet, and we ought to, so that's what I'm targeting now. Previous low, and then some possible support around 38.2 on the daily. So there we have it, guys. If any rallies up, I'd expect to try and short the pair continuously until the trend changes. Looking at a 4 hour, not that 4 hour, another 4 hour, you can see the guppy moving averages are all pretty wide. We start to flatten out a little bit here, but the trend is still down without question. Obviously it did start showing signs of bullish activity on Friday, and I did think the pair would probably come up today, and it hasn't. It's stalled, and because of that Bank of Japan news, so it looks like the market is back in its downward state. Positive dollar, positive yen, so weak sterling, weak euro, weak Aussie. There are some Aussie retail sales out later, but I'm not going to be concerned about that. Just going to stick to this pound dollar for now. So until I see these guppy moving averages start changing direction, I'm going to stick to the short side on pound dollar. Okay, there's my analysis, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you soon.